All right, welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. This morning we switched gears a bit. We are talking about the Shell Livewire program, which I probably would have mentioned a little bit earlier in the previous interview. Now, Shell Livewire is a Royal Dutch social investment program which enables young people to start their own businesses and create employment. Joining us on set, we have the project coordinator, Danielle Morong, to tell us all about what we can look forward to. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, good morning. Thank you.
How long has this Shell Livewire program been in existence, and what is the entire objective?
Well, globally, the program has been in existence for the last 35 years, operating in over 15 countries and 8 languages. Really, the program is geared towards developing economic growth. So this program has been tailored specifically for Trinidad and Tobago. It's the first time that is going to be executed locally here, but it's been around in other countries and really initiating great results.
Great results so far.
Yes, so the program is a growth accelerator program for persons that are in business. So what it attempts to provide is a suite of support services to help existing entrepreneurs really expand and grow their businesses towards achieving things like job creation, the potential or the ability to export their products or services, and entry into Shell supply chain, depending on the nature of their business.
So I'm thinking in order to provide this suite of services for existing businesses, some level of research would have to go into it to find out what is needed out there, correct?
Well, definitely. But the research that would have been tailored towards this program focuses on 3 selected economic sectors. So we're looking for young persons in business that are within the sectors of recycling and waste management, energy solutions, and agriculture and food processing. So those are the specific sectors that have been selected, sectors that could receive well the extra development with regard to the entrepreneurs that are operating within those sectors and the opportunities to really boost their business.
Okay. So what is the YBTT what is this all about, and how long has this been at the fore?
Well, Youth Business Trinidad and Tobago really has been at the forefront of entrepreneurial support and development. For the last 18 years, we are a registered non-profit organization, a charity. We really focus on encouraging young persons to either start or grow their existing business. So YBTT is the implementation partner for the Shell Livewire program in Trinidad and Tobago.
And how has this collaboration been so far?
It's really been a great collaboration because the program has been tailored and adapted specific to the needs of persons in Trinidad and Tobago. So for instance, this first phase is a national program. It's eligible to residents of both Trinidad and Tobago, young persons aged 18 to 45 operating in those specific sectors. Phase 2 of the program is going to focus specifically on residents of Tobago, and it's being expanded to include sectors such as hospitality and ecotourism.
Service industries as well.
Well, it's not so much service industries, but very specific economic sectors. Again, the Trinidad program is looking at recycling and waste management, energy solutions, and agriculture and food processing. The Tobago program is going to include those sectors with the additional sector of hospitality and ecotourism.
So when we talk about the importance of agriculture and food processing, we talk about our high import bill.
Yes.
So how do you see this, taking or alleviating some of the problems that we have right now?
Well, our food import bill is about 4 billion or just over 4 billion annually. Programs such as these really provide entrepreneurs with the guided support and the structure that they need to expand their business. So it's taking them from being a small farmer or someone that's a small-scale entrepreneur in agriculture and showing them whether they have developed a product or a service, can they get it exported? Can they help contribute to the shortage of forex? How can they help to build the economy on a national level by creating jobs? So what we've set up within the scope of the program or training program, training workshops, mentorship opportunities, peer-to-peer advisory support. There's the opportunity for persons to demo and exhibit their products or their services and win prizes as part of a demo and pitch day. So it's really an all-rounded holistic support that could help move persons from being a small-scale entrepreneur or someone that's still in the very early stage of their business to really seizing the opportunity to enhance and grow.
What about financing for these businesses? Do you all play any role in that?
Well, YBTT on its own provides loan financing. However, the scope of the Shell Livewire program does not allow for direct financing by way of grants. However, their prizes are built into the program. So for example, the person who wins the demo and pitch day receives a prize of 35,000 TT. The second place winner would receive a prize of 20,000 TT. And we've also built in what we call spark prizes, smaller motivational prizes to award things like program participation or persons who've developed or advanced their marketing plan within the program. What we're also doing is allowing the opportunity for persons to meet one-on-one with investors. So it's not necessarily that direct financing of their business, but getting the persons that could invest in their business with them and providing that opportunity. Whether the person chooses to accept the investment or not, it's still a great experience for them to pitch to an investor. We're actually going to have a panel of investors at the demo and pitch day so that they get that experience and they can get the feedback live. And then the one-on-one consultations are being arranged post that demo and pitch day.
Are people taking advantage of these opportunities? I mean, how has the response been?
We have been getting responses, but what was received from us is that a number of persons found out late about the program. So that's why we've extended the deadline. Our initial deadline was the 30th of April. We've extended it to Sunday, the 20th of May, 12 midnight. So we really want to encourage persons to send in those applications. They can check us out on our website, ybtt.org. We have a Shell Livewire page. You can also look for us on Facebook, again, Youth Business Trinidad and Tobago, or YBTT. The application form is a Google form, very easy to use. Simple questions. There's just some documents that are required to verify the information that's being provided. So we encourage persons to check out the website, download the form, have a read of it, and then apply. We're really looking forward to receiving applications.
Are there any success stories that would come to mind?
Well, not locally, since this is the first time that this program is being implemented here. But if I were to give you an idea of the global scale of the program, there are persons really doing innovative businesses worldwide. So for example, there's a Livewire alumni who managed to utilize chicken feathers as a source of insulation material. So when you think of the type of resources that we have locally, the kind of things that we may class as waste and dispose of, which could be reutilized, whether it's upcycling or it's circular economy style recycling, there's so many opportunities present for young persons, and we know that there are persons locally who are doing these things. It may be on a smaller scale, but this program is affording them the opportunity to really grasp the training, grasp the mentorship, grasp the other formative aspects of the program and scale up their business.
Based on the research you would have done in order to launch something like this and tailor it to the needs of those in Trinidad and Tobago, what are some of the needs of the entrepreneurs or challenges facing them?
Well, annually, biannually, YBTT conducts a survey, so we're very familiar with the challenges faced. A lot of persons, they lack family support, they lack access to financing, they lack access to training. Marketing is always a big need for entrepreneurs. It doesn't really matter the sector or the industry, everyone tends to have the same issue. So part of the program as well with regard to the training workshops that we're offering is addressing those needs, not as directly as providing the actual financing, but showing them how they can access this financing, showing them how to market their products, speaking to them about things like leadership within their business, hiring the right staff, how can they approach investors, how can they make a pitch, how can they recognize whether the resources that they have right now are adequate enough to move their business forward and then seek additional financing.
Wow, that's a lot, especially when you talk about, training and assessing. For instance, how do you choose certain employees? How do you screen them?
Yes, and that's really a big challenge for the person that's scaling up, because often when someone has started a business, they may be a sole trader, they may have just one other employee who's a family member. But when you want to move from a small level scale of production to something larger, hiring the right staff is really key with regard to how does your business move forward and having persons that could effectuate that vision of yours.
Great. In our closing 2 minutes, what would you like to say to those looking on?
I'd really want to encourage persons in those 3 identified sectors to apply. So those sectors again are energy solutions, recycling and waste management, and agriculture and food processing. If you're offering a service within a business that is not directly related but applied to it, so for example through digital solutions, if you've developed an app, for instance, that's allowing a more efficient measurement of a particular type of technology that's used in agriculture, we welcome your applications. If anyone has any questions, they can email us livewire@ybtt.org. We respond in a very quick time to any suggestions or any queries that someone has. And we really just want to encourage persons to seize the opportunity. Don't be afraid. It is a great opportunity for forming them as individuals and as future leaders within the industries.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Such a pleasure chatting with you, Danielle Morong, Project Coordinator. And just to remind you, the Shell Livewire program, YBTT, has been selected by Shell Trinidad and Tobago as the implementing agency for facilitating this program in Trinidad and Tobago. Shell Livewire is a Royal Dutch social investment program which enables young people to start their own businesses and create employment. The program focuses on 3 areas, as you would have heard: industry, energy solutions, agriculture and food processing, as well as recycling and waste management. We'd like to thank you so much for taking the time for chatting with us this morning. Indeed, a pleasure. We take a short break, much more when we return.